G20 leaders standing to pay tribute to victims. In the wake of the deadliest attacks on Western soil since 2001, heads of states held a minute of silence at their summit in Turkey. They all pledged to unite against terrorism.
We all know that in order to win against the terrorist threat and help millions of people that had to flee their homes, the entire international community must unite.
Earlier on Sunday, Vladimir Putin met with his American counterpart Barack Obama in private, a highly symbolic meeting as the two men disagree on how to combat the Islamic State group. Both Russia and the US carry out strikes in Syria, but they have not yet found ways to cooperate. Putin continues to support Assad, a strategy which, according to European Council President Donald Tusk, is counterproductive.
Especially Russian actions on the ground in Syria must be focused more on ISIS, because in fact we can't accept any actions against the moderate Syrian opposition.
The US has announced it will work with France to intensify airstrikes against Islamic State group positions in Syria. More weapons will be sent to Kurdish and opposition troops fighting on the ground.
What we see working is being able to get equipment, arms directly to fighters on the ground, like the Kurds in northern Iraq, like the forces we partnered with in northern Syria, backed by our air power.
The refugee issue will also be high on the agenda, as one of the Paris attackers passed as a migrant, travelling through Greece and then seeking asylum in Serbia. This is likely to intensify pressure on the EU to weed out potential terrorists from the migrants they're receiving. Poland has already announced it will not accept its quota of migrants.